Hi everybody, my name is Miss Rachel and today I want to share with you the story of the goat in the turnip patch. So, I have my goat right here. And one day a little boy was out in his turnip patch when a goat came along and started eating all the turnips. Nom, 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 nom. The little boy said, "Go away, goat!" But the goat wouldn't listen. He just kept eating all the turnips. And after a while, the little boy sat down and began to cry. So before long, an animal came up, and this time it was a bobcat. And the bobcat said to the little boy, "Little boy, what's wrong?" And the little boy said, "The goat's in the turnip patch eating all my turnips and he won't stop." And the bobcat said, "Well, that's okay. I'll just show that goat my sharp claws and he'll be so scared he'll run off." So up went the bobcat to show that goat his sharp claws. And you know what the goat did? He went boom and butted that bobcat with his horns. And the bobcat flew through the air, landing next to the little boy, and began to cry. So before long, another friend came along, and this time it was a wolf. It was a wolf, that's right. And the wolf said, "Bobcat, little boy, why are you crying?" And they said, "Because the goat is in the turnip patch eating all the turnips and he won't stop." And the wolf said, "Well, that's okay. I'll go up and growl at that goat and show him my sharp teeth and he'll get scared and run away." So up went the wolf to growl at the goat and show the goat his sharp teeth. And what do you think that goat did? Boom! And the wolf went flying and landed next to the bobcat and the little boy and began to cry. Before long, another friend came up, and this time it was Bear. It was Bear. And the bear said, "Little boy," and bobcat and wolf, "Why are you crying?" And they said, "Because the goat's in the turnip patch eating all the turnips and he won't stop." And the bear said, "Well, that's okay. I'm a big mighty bear. I'll go up and take a bite right out of that goat and then he'll stop." So the bear walked over, and what do you think happened? Boom! And the bear went flying through the air, landing next to the wolf and the little boy and the bobcat, and they all sat there crying. But before long, someone new came along, someone a little bit different, and this was Fly. Fly came buzzing along. And he saw the little boy and the crying animals, and he said, "Why are you crying?" And they said, "Because the goat's in the turnip patch eating all the turnips and he won't stop." And the fly said, "Well, maybe I can help." And the animals all looked at the fly and they laughed. They said, "You're a teeny tiny little fly. What do you think you could do when not even a bobcat or a wolf or a bear could get the goat to stop?" And the fly said, "Well, just let me try." So the fly buzzed over and landed on the goat who was eating away at the turnips. Chomp, 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 chomp. And what do you think that fly did? He gave that goat a bite, and the goat went, "Yow!" and jumped a mile and ran away out of the turnip patch. So, what was the fly able to do that the larger animals couldn't? The fly was able to get that goat to leave the turnip patch. And of course, all the animals apologized to the fly for not believing in him, because we know that even the smallest and littlest creatures can make the biggest difference. That's the goat in the turnip patch. Thanks for joining me. Bye!